Let's do it.
Have you heard? Do you know? A new way for money to grow. Not talking about a bank or stock market rate. Here's what we're saying. The foundation we're laying. This all takes some money. Digital currency is changing the world. A way to even the playing field of other people too. So cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Here to raise our financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. From just pennies to thousands of dollars, we can rule a worldwide currency. Only if you do well. MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in.
It's called cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the trend. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join in MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks, because I'm fixing your life 21. Go in MLS system to have some fun.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, welcome everyone. How you doing? Welcome. Today's going to be an exciting day because this could be one of the days that you may find yourself creating some serious wealth. It's totally up to you. Things can happen for you. We're going to go through some information today that can change your life forever if you decide to take a serious look at what we're offering you to do. Okay, let's start it off real quick. You have nothing to pay for. Okay, there's nothing for you to pay for here. All right, so all you have to do is get in here to learn what we do. There's nothing for you to pay for. Oh my goodness, what I'm talking about. Oh my God, you're right. All right, I'm a little bit too early, y'all. Let's go back. I'm sorry, we're a little bit too early. Let's go ahead and get our music back in there. We got 7 minutes. I'm going too fast. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and learn some more music. Let's play some more music here. We'll get going. Let's start over again. That's funny. Let's do that. Let's make it happen. We just chilling. We don't own the music. We do not own the music to this. But we just sitting here chilling. We don't own the music here, but we just sitting here chilling. We're gonna get started here in about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. For all the airborne paratroopers out there, we got 6 minutes. 6 minutes. We're gonna make it happen. Everybody on Facebook, welcome. YouTube, welcome, 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 welcome. Facebook and YouTube, welcome, welcome, welcome. Facebook and YouTube, we welcome you. Take some notes. Be ready to take some notes. We're gonna start in about 4 minutes. Make some changes. Make some changes in your life. We got 3 minutes. We got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. We ready to get started in 2 minutes. The game is over. Stop being broke. Let's go make it happen. Let's get some reality going. It's your time. It's your time. You don't have to keep waiting. It's your time. Your time is now. You don't have to keep waiting. It's all about you. We got 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Do you know a new way for your money to grow? Not talking about a bank or stock market rate. Here's what we're saying, the foundation we're laying. This all takes some money. Digital currency is changing the world. A way to even the playing field of other people too. So cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. For just pennies and thousands of dollars, we going through a worldwide currency. Only if you knew well, MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology, a way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in. It's called cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Send money around the world almost free.
Let's do it.
We don't need a bank's permission, you see.
We don't need their
Tell
permission.
your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the train. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join in MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks, because I'm fixing to die 21. Go in MLS system to have some fun.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
All right, guys. I want to celebrate you today. Today is a day for celebration because this is a day that you can literally change your life. Literally. So I want you to make this serious. You can change your life forever. I'm saying this through wholeheartedly what you can do. Let's start it off real quick. There's nothing for you to sell. There's nothing for you to sell, but you can make a tremendous amount of cash flow in this crypto space and everything that we do, that we teach you in our club. It's all about financial education, right? That's what it's all about. So let's start off this way. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, what I need you to do is go to MLSTV1.com, all right? www.MLSTV1.com, MLSTV1.com. Just go there, click on it, go through the site, because I'm going to turn off this channel. I will be coming off of YouTube and Facebook. I will be coming off of that, all right? I'm going to end the broadcast in about maybe 10 minutes. Okay, so let's get to it. So the main thing right now is that you are looking at something, and this whole thing says it right here on this screen. You got to start thinking big. Stop thinking small. The reason that you're fighting financial difficulties, living check to check, the reason why you're living check to check, for the folks that's out there doing it, is because you're thinking way too small. You got to start thinking big. You got to start tapping in to that other energy to start thinking big. Okay, you don't have to stop doing what you're doing financially, but you can add to the mix. And what we're going to give you is a true wealth financial education. You're going to get that. It's going to allow you to start creating cash flow. All right, so think big. Next thing, you got to think positive, and positive things will happen. I like the way she quoted this, right? We do this call every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that means what? We pay you. We literally pay you to share. Think about what I'm saying to you. We literally pay you to share. That's it. Sharing. Sharing is the process, what's going on. When somebody joins the club because of what you shared, you're gonna make a tremendous amount of cash flow. All right, just to let you know, you're gonna make a tremendous amount of cash flow when people are sharing it. You sharing this information. Okay, so let's get to it. You got to stay hungry. Who am I? My name is Derek Perkinson. I'm the founder and visionary of MLS Massive Leverage System. Okay, it's all about what we did. We started this back in the year of 2014. We started the Bitcoin Club in 2016. All right, it's all about financial education and the cash flow that you can be generating from this system. I am from the projects of Newark, New Jersey. I joined the military and did 20 years in the military. Jumped out of airplanes, helicopters, all that crazy stuff, but I did not go to war. God found something else for me to do. I did not have to go to war. Thank God for that. Okay, now let's talk about this first question. Is it possible for you to create $250,000 in 2023 with minimal effort, right? And that's in a matter of months. Before you know it, you'll be in 2024. Is it possible? The answer is absolutely yes. It is possible what you can do. Okay, it is absolutely possible. We can click on the chat button if you want to ask a question. You can always click on the chat button. All right, we can go from there. But we appreciate you guys coming in. All right, next thing, let's keep going. Talk about education. There are literally millions of people that went to college, right? That went to college. I want you to think about what I'm saying to you. There are many people that went to college. It says 3.6 million people went to college, got their bachelor's degrees, and that many people, 3.6 million, is living in poverty, and that number is climbing. Believe it or not, right now today, there's so many companies that are laying off people. Right, they're getting down their numbers. They want to lay off people so they can establish what's going on in their companies, and then the stock market goes up. So a lot of companies are letting people go. Okay, I don't care what kind of education you have, it is now changing right in front of your eyes. Right, so now we got a new thing now called AI, right? Artificial intelligence. That's becoming real big right now in this space, and that stuff is transitioning into crypto. Money is changing, technology is changing. Right, the things that we used to do that we learned in the past is old school now. It's old school. Now we got to get ready for the new school. Let's get going. It's time to start building a home economy. I know right now our economy in the United States is in the toilet. We got $31 trillion in debt. 31 trillion. That's with a T. And it's growing and growing and growing. And it cannot be stopped. That train is just taking off. So what are they doing? They are making inflation. They're going to keep raising interest rates to force you to either lay off people or cause you to just go bankrupt. That's what they're doing right now. Okay, so they're forcing everybody to do what? The interest rates are going up. It's going to cost you more on your credit cards. It's going to cost you more when you buy your houses and your cars. It's just going to cost more to go shopping. It's costing more. So what does that mean? How can we beat inflation? We're going to teach you how to beat inflation. That's because you're going to learn how to get the right education. So what is the right education? We're going to go through that in a minute. But if you do decide to get these new ideas, it's going to allow you to learn that you can pay your mortgage this week. All right. We're going to show you how powerful that is. All right. So we started out in 2014. We're the biggest secret on the internet. We got less than basically 12,000 members. We got less than 12,000 members. Now think about it. We've been around that long and we still got less than 12,000 members. Now the members that we do have, for the ones that do take this challenge and build on this challenge, then you literally, your cash flow is unlimited, right? We got folks made 100,000, 300,000, 400,000, $1 million. We're going to demonstrate some of those people to you tonight. What did they sell to make that kind of money? They sold nothing. Absolutely nothing to sell. Let me say it again. There's absolutely nothing to sell. Nothing. Okay, let's keep moving. So what is our mission? Our mission in the Massive Leverage System, MLS, Massive Leverage System, is helping families build a pathway to an income-free lifestyle. That's you. That's you and your family. It's not about having a job It's about how you create the cash flow. And for you to create the cash flow, you got to understand what assets are. And we're going to show you what our system is truly an asset. Okay. Assets can help you put cash flow in your pocket over and over and over again. All right. Now, part of that education that you need to learn what's going on, you need a real financial education. You need to have a plan for retirement. You got to build a wealth plan. That's all part of this deal that's going on. You got to learn about professional development. You got to learn to change that mindset, right? You're going to learn about extreme credit. You're going to learn how to get into trading if you decide to do so. And you're going to learn about getting into infinite banking, which is the whole life insurance policy, what we call high cash value insurance, high cash value. Okay. You're going to learn all about that, what's going on within our club. So here we go. We start out with, we got 10 Bitcoin centers. In those 10 Bitcoin centers, you're going to find this education. It starts out right here with crypto. Now, some folks says, what is crypto? Crypto is just another form of cash flow. I can't say money because the United States don't see it as money. They see it as a commodity, right? Or they see it as security. But it's cash flow. I want you to understand that it's cash flow. And we teach you how to be on the private side and how to be on the public side. So we're going to teach you through this process, this training today. You always want to learn how to get on the private side when all possible. Okay. So you're going to learn about all these different cryptos. Okay. These cryptos, is over 23,000 different types of cryptos coming in, and they growing every day. And right now, the new thing is AI, artificial intelligence. That's the new thing that's happening right now today, is making that a reality. So how to acquire crypto. We're going to teach you how to acquire crypto. In this example, we're showing you Binance. All right. Binance is what they call an exchange, like Coinbase. That's an exchange. Binance, that's an exchange. Crypto.com, that's an exchange, right? We're going to show you different things about exchanges. There's over 600 exchanges. Now, we teach you not to leave none of your crypto on the exchanges. You need to make it private. And by you doing that, you're going to have control of your keys. Your keys is just like your bank account. That's your bank account. Your Bitcoin wallet is a bank account. And you can have a lot of different bank accounts with a lot of different cash flows. As a matter of fact, President Obama, when he was in office, he said, how can we stop people? How can we stop people from walking around with small devices and making millions of dollars that the government don't know about? All right. That's what he's talking about. That's one of these devices like this. You can actually put it in your pocket, walk around with it. Nobody knows you got it. You can travel with it, and all the cash flows. This can hold billions of dollars. I said billions, not millions, billions of dollars of cash flow. That's what this is, right? So crypto is another form of cash flow. It's not money per se, but guess what you can do with it? You can buy cars, you can buy tickets, airline tickets, you can buy computers, you can buy physical gold. You can do everything you want to do. I can go to the ATM machine and pull out cash flow. This is one of the debit cards you get, right, from BitPay. But you can go get physical gold bars, gold, right? Bullion. You can buy houses, cars. You could do anything with this that you can do with dollars. The cool thing is, I don't have to have it all in what you be seeing on YouTube. Everybody got the dollars and they showing dollars stacked up and they just bragging all that. That's not the way you do it, guys. You got to have cash flow hidden. I don't want to be a target, so it's on my crypto. Okay. I want to stay on the private side, not the public side. All right. Now, we're going to talk about your credit. A lot of people don't understand credit. You know, you get there, your credit is terrible. You're trying to do what you got to do, but the credit is not being built because you don't know what you're doing. You got late payments. Some payments can come off. You got charge-offs. Some things come off your credit. You got bankruptcies. Some things come off your credit. So you can build your credit. What's the good thing about credit? When you got good credit, you literally are a millionaire. You don't even know you are. You are a millionaire. You literally can convert that credit to millions of dollars. Easily convert it to $100,000, $200,000, right? Then once you learn how to do that, then you learn how to start your business. Okay. We're going to teach you how to start your first corporation. You're going to start building on it, right? You're going to have your LLCs and you're going to have your C corporations. We're going to teach you how to do that, get that stuff done. Certain rules in the IRS code to get you going, but we teach you in the back office what to do. Then you're going to learn about trust. Why do I need a trust? Why do I need to put all my property in my trust so that my kids won't go through what they call probate? So you can start getting all this. It can easily be transferred over to the trust, and then the beneficiaries are my children or my third generation, second generation, and it keeps rolling. And I put my insurance policies in it. You're going to learn all about this good stuff and what we can do. Then you start building business credit on that business. And this is the key, how you keep your money rolling and cycling to keep going around and around and around, right? People says, well, how you get the bag? I know that's a new term out there, right? How do I get the bag? Well, we teach you how to start getting the bag. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 from this company, 30,000 from this other company, 30,000 from this other company. So you're going to learn how to produce the cash flow from all these different companies. Or you got it? It's what we're going to happen when we get there. Okay. So the cool thing is how you keep building wealth. How do you keep building wealth? What's the key? The wealth is the key. You got to figure that out, right? We're going to teach you how to get to the credit cards, right? 50K, 25,000, right? This is just a play. This is just one card. 50K is just one card, okay? You're going to learn how to actually take the cash flow or the crypto and put it in maybe 5 or 10% and put it in the market and start using it as trade capital. Now you're going to start building on trades. If you want to learn how to do it, we got you. Learn how to do it, right? Then we go into, I want to start getting to, see, this is the private side. Here's the public side. They're doing the same task. One is private, one is public. You just don't know. So we teach you what to do, where to go, how to build it, how to keep building the cash flow, right? Then we got here trading bots. This is an actual, like an AI, a robot that's going in, putting trades in, and the cash is just on a constant turn to go up, right? Just leave it in for months. Let it keep doing this thing. Let it keep doing this thing. Before you know it, it made 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. Can you imagine just making $50,000 on autopilot? That's what this is all about. This is what we're talking about. How to make 50K on autopilot. What? What are you talking about? This is it. Okay. You're going to learn how to get into what they call the 7702, which is from the IRS code. That means I want to get a high cash value policy. Okay. I want to do what the banks are doing. What's the banks are doing? It's called BOLI, banked owned life insurance. Banked owned. What do they put their money? Why is big banks putting their money in life insurance? Why? Because it has no risk. There's no risk. There's no limitation on the cash flow that you can put. Well, let's rephrase that. There's a limitation on money you can put in, but if you are worth millions and millions of dollars, then your policy is going to be the same way, right? This example right here, I'm putting in $10,000 premium. That means what is due to the insurance company every year, $10,000. That $10,000 is not all I'm putting in though, because I'm adding another 100,000 to it or 90,000 to it to make it a total of 100K. Now, why would you do that? Why would I add $100,000? It's like a big old type savings account. That's true, but I'm getting paid a dividend every single year. Okay. Based on my $250,000 right now that I got in there, I made about $14,000 this year just because I had it in there, 14K. And I'm using the cash flow that I'm building in, but I'm never touching this money. This money is going to keep growing and growing and growing. How long does it grow, Wall Street? For the rest of my life. Say, what? Wait a minute. What? How long does this money keep growing? Even though I'm using the money, how does this keep growing? Because I am building cash flow and I'm never touching this money. That money that I'm getting for a loan, I started out with $30 and now it's over 182, right? It's over $250,000 now. But the point is, I'm never touching this money. Even though I'm getting a loan from the insurance company. The insurance company is backing the loan through my cash value and my actual death benefit. So for example, with Wall Street, do you got a monthly payment? No, I don't. You can get money out this right here, 178,000, and you don't have a monthly payment? The answer is no. I don't have a monthly payment. I do got an interest payment that I got to make by the end of the year on my anniversary. I got to do that, but I don't have a monthly payment. Well, what if you don't ever pay this loan back? Then what happens? My family only gets this instead of the 1.4. They get the 1.2. Is that still good? Yes, but I'm still going to pay back what I owe in here because I'm going to reuse this over and over and over again. In the next 3 years, it'll be worth well over $500,000 of cash value. What can I do with that? When I take the money out, what can I do with it? Anything I choose. I can pay off other bills and projects and property used for do anything I want. That's the whole thing about this, is that this cash flow is like, I treat it like a HELOC. Y'all know what a HELOC is? A home equity line of credit. Well, this is an insurance equity line of credit. That's what I'm calling it. I call it an ELOC. Okay, that's the cool thing about it. Now, when you understand crypto, in this example, Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about Bitcoin. This is one of the things we teach you, that you're creating cash flow in 2 different ways. Number one, without trading. I'm not trading it. I could learn to trade it, but I don't want. For some of you, you don't need to trade it. All you want to do is just get possession of it, right? I want to acquire it. So the cool thing about this is, at the end of the year and the beginning of this year, 2023, Bitcoin was trading somewhere around here about $15,000, 15 grand. Okay, so $15,000, and then within 3 months, March 17th, it was about 27,000. Today, it got as high as 30,000, 31,000, and right now it's about $29,000. Right now, right this very second, about 29,000. That's the cool thing about this, right? So Bitcoin can travel up 1,000, up 2,000, come back down 1,000, but it's still doing a certain thing. Before you know it, it's in an upward motion, and it can actually rock out. And when it does break out, we're looking for the brand new highs. The previous high was 69,000, depending on the exchange, 69,600 and something, and 69,900 and something, depending on what the exchange it was on. But the cool thing is that every time it made a low and it came back up, it made a brand new high. It made a brand new high. Okay. So I remember when it went way down, it went up to 20,000. I got in at 2016 in April. I got 7 Bitcoins. It was at $486. 486. By January of 2017, it was a meager $1,000. By December 2017, it got as high as $20,000. So just imagine. Okay. Now imagine you getting that just because you own it. And number 2, you're getting free Bitcoin from your partners that's coming in, that's joining you. Your partners that are joining in your community, they are joining you and you're receiving free Bitcoin. We're going to go through that process so you understand how that works. But I just want to make sure you understand the education. The education is the key. If you don't understand that, the education is the key. Without the education, nothing else going to matter. Nothing else going to matter. We need you to understand that you are joining the club because of the education, which is the real gold. It's the real wealth when you understand that. Because even on a starter level, the very first Bitcoin center, you can produce well in excess of $1 million. You can produce well in excess of $1 million. Easily done. Okay. Now let's get to it. So are you ready to learn about the cash flow? Now we've got to transition from the education. Now we're going to move into the cash flow. All right. So now if you're on Facebook, if you are on YouTube, I'm about to end the broadcast. What I need you to do is go to MLSTV1.com. Get into the live Zoom. All right. So we're going to transition. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, I need you to move off of Facebook and YouTube and go into MLSTV1.com. All right, you guys take care. Here we go.